Hi, welcome to our video on accounting dimension. In this video, we are going to talk about how dimensional accounting is different from linear accounting, what are the advantages of dimensional accounting, how to use accounting dimension in ERP Next. So let us begin. Traditional accounting softwares follow the linear accounting method simply because it was made to only take care of accounting. So if you want reporting on various classifications like salesperson or customer segment, you will have to add ledgers or accounts in your chart of accounts. For example, if you want to pull a report showing outstanding customer segment wise, you will have to create a group ledger for each segment under your debtor account and add your customer ledgers under respective segment. Also, you will have to create a separate ledger for each customer to view outstanding balances customer wise. What this means is that you have only one dimension, which is the accounting ledger, and then you will have to play around with the ledgers to get various reports. Whereas in dimensional accounting, you can tag each transaction with various dimensions like customer, customer segment or territory so that you don't have to create separate ledgers for reporting purposes. Also, most of the associations are stored in the system, so you don't have to tag each and every transaction with various dimensions like customer segment, territory, etc. Once you define customer segment, territory and respective salesperson on the customer master, you don't have to define these transactions on accounting transactions for reporting. You can easily filter the accounts receivable report by salesperson, customer group and territory since these associations are stored in the system. So the main difference between linear and dimensional accounting is that with dimensional accounting, you can tag transactions with multiple dimensions, whereas with linear accounting, you have to depend on ledgers for differentiation. Based on this, let us see what are the advantages of dimensional accounting. Number 1. General ledger maintenance becomes easy. You will not have to add multiple ledgers for reporting purposes. Your general ledger will look very clean with dimensional accounting. Imagine printing a trial balance when you have hundreds of customers and multiple customer segments. This is how it will look with linear accounting, and this is how it will look with dimensional accounting. Dimensional accounting is scalable. Dimensional accounting scales with your business. Your GL does not change with your growing business, and yet you get all the reports easily. You do not have to add ledgers when your business grows. When your business scales, you can easily view reports with help of various filters and get relevant information easily. Your reporting becomes very easy. Great user experience. Decision makers will no longer have to depend on their accounting team for reporting. They can view the information easily in an intuitive and easy to use reports like accounts receivable report or customer ledger summary. Now let us see how you can use dimensional accounting in ERP Next. Good news is ERP Next comes with following accounting dimensions out of the box. Customer. Customers are treated as a dimension, so you don't have to create a separate ledger when you add new customers. Customer group. You can define customer group, which is nothing but your customer segment, while creating a customer, and this can be used to filter your results on reports like accounts receivable and general ledger. Territory. You can define the territory on customer master, and it can be used as a filter in reports. Salesperson. You can map salesperson to customers and use this as a filter in your reports. Project. If you are a project-based company, you can create projects in ERP Next and tag all transactions against respective projects. Cost center. This is the standard cost center profit center field which might be available even in your traditional accounting softwares and can be used to define dimensions like stores or business units. So these are some of the accounting dimensions available in ERP Next out of the box. Apart from these, you can define custom accounting dimensions with ease on ERP Next. Here is a step-by-step process for creating an accounting dimension. Create a custom doc type. Let us say you want to define an accounting dimension called business unit. In this case, create a new doc type called business unit. Create business units like business unit 1, business unit 2, business unit 3, etc. Navigate to accounting dimension. Create a new accounting dimension. Select business unit doc type in reference doc type name field and define its name in the dimension name field. You can set a default dimension that will be set by default. You can always change it before submitting the transaction. Select on which transactions you want to make it mandatory, either on balance sheet or profit and loss or both. Let us make business unit mandatory on all P&L transactions. Once you save it, ERP Next will create an accounting dimension and add it to relevant transactions. A few pro tips here. You can automate the selection of accounting dimension with the help of some scripting. Also, you can use this field to configure access control, like restricting access to certain users to only certain business units. So this is how you can use accounting dimension to streamline your accounting transactions and reporting. We hope you liked our video. Feel free to contact us if you would like to know how accounting dimension or ERP Next can help your business. Thank you.